feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the sun. One, 2, 3, you put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 5, 5, 6, that I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children.
So here we are on board the Mercedes with SLR driver Wamski. Heading down into turn 1, you want to be braking around about the 100-meter board, and you want to keep it nice and tight on the apex to give yourself a really good exit for turn 2. A lot of people are quite prone to spin there. DRS activated, hugging the left-hand side. Turn 4 is a good overtaking spot after turn 1, but you don't want to run too wide here. It'll throw you out into that treacherous gravel trap. And as brave as you want to be over 5 and 6 here in these curves, and then turn 8, heavy brakings over turn 8, getting that car nice and under control early as you possibly can on the throttle for turn 9, and then the most difficult braking zone in probably the whole calendar is turn 10 here, nicely navigated by Wamski. DRS activated up through the gears. Now you'd be only looking for roughly around about the 15-meter board, a little dab on the brakes, drop it down to the 5th. You want to get as early as possible on the par to get a good exit here, because you will be pretty much flat out all the way. Again, usual braking point there. Nicely navigated by Wamski. Only one more corner to go. Looking smooth as anything here. Just at the curb, 100-meter board, again on the brakes, drop it down to the 4th gear, being respectful of that final curb. On the par, DRS activated, and that completes a lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Hello and welcome to the SLR Tier 2 race at Sakia. I am Bailey Thompson, once again in the Tier 2 commentary box, like always. Lieutenant Normalcy with you, sir. Dahama is here, he's just getting a drink. And yeah, we're here at the beautiful Sakia circuit. No one out on track just yet. I'll just get all the graphics and stuff like that up. Yeah, no one out on circuit just yet, looking to go on a lap.
Hello.
Yeah. And there we go,
Good evening, by the way. Yeah, but an interesting grid. I'm looking at the stream, it still says looking for a game to capture. I'm guessing you're working on that.
Yeah, I am, don't worry about it.
Yeah, some new names in Tier 2 this season. Bryce and Adesi at Mercedes. Bryce coming from Tier 1. Adesi, well known in other leagues. I actually raced with him in AM in their final season in Tier 2, and he won the Drivers' Championship there. So that's another fast boy joining. Cyanidis, of course, champion in Tier 3. So expecting a lot of him as well, with another of the fast Greeks with Giannis Correas. Then we have Joel and Dragon for Red Bull. I think none of them are here tonight, actually. Vicky and Pammy for McLaren. I think they're both Swedish or Finnish, Scandinavian. Otter Leagues? No, Other Leagues, Jensen. Not Otter Leagues. I don't know what an Otter League would be, but...
Alright, well, I think we'll get straight into the action. Hopefully the game shows up on the race live. I
hope so too.
I tested it and it worked, so...
I mean, it would be a poor stream if we just showed the lineup the entire session, but...
I tested it, it did work, so I'm hoping it does again.
I also expect Ferrari to be
still...
pronounced right. It's still looking for a game to capture.
How though? I'm still...
confused.
Yeah, it worked. Like, not even an hour ago.
Maybe if you select instead of game capture, like screen capture, or what is it called? Application capture, and then just select the F1 2021. I mean, game capture never worked for me, but I'll do some radio commentary instead.
Maybe that's worked.
For now.
Maybe I fixed it. We'll see.
Yeah, for me it's obviously delayed. So
yeah, the stream. Okay, all right. We've got.
Now we now we see the recording software.
You see my.
So...
You should be able to. See
I
the
see a
game
display.
Oh, now you just see the display. Right. Okay. So if I get rid of.
Now it shows. Yeah.
And I just.
Now I see cars. Meanwhile,
there we go.
I think
We're
think
fine.
we have Eversnacks, who's the first one to set up time. No, it's not Eversnacks. It's
I think it's Pemmy.
McLaren, actually. Vicky. It's Vicky. 25-3. Oh, and yeah.
Yeah. I was just making sure it fit the screen properly.
Okay.
So it's fine. Right. Okay. It looks fine now. Everything looks nice.
Yeah, times are flying. Alexander, 25 flat. He's the Tier 4 number 2 last season. Tier 4, now Tier 2. And he's already shown he's got the pace.
Yep. Same with... sorry. You go on.
Oh, no. His teammate Ezekin is, of course, also from Tier 4. He was the champion there. So Ezekin and Alexander now teammates. From championship rivals to teammates in Tier 2. That's going to be an interesting lineup as well. And I think the highest finisher in Tier 2 last year, who's still with us this year, is Crystals.
Yeah. Hopefully that
would
game
he be called? Would he be called the favorite, you think, or?
You'd think so, considering he does have that experience, but he hasn't been able to set a lap yet, and he is in the pit lane currently, as we have another tall guy coming up to the line. He goes P8 with a 26.0. A bit rusty. This girl not on our lap currently. Hoodem coming through the second sector now.
He's a member. He's a member of the Fast Greek Club. Hoodem.
I can't remember what me and I think it was Eversnax we named them, and it was something to do with communism. That's all I remember. One of the C standing for. As Hoodem's now going to come around the final corner. Cyanidus is a 24.994 off the bat. That's a very fast time from the Ferrari. And Hoodem goes P3 with a 25.2.
Yeah, so the Greeks are already showing up with P1 and P3 for now. And Cyanidis, that's a very strong banker already in the 24s. So should we expect the pole to be like 24 mid or something?
From what I've seen from Cyanidis, yeah.
That's quick. Damn.
Yeah, but ABS.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Do we have many assists? I mean, most of them use line, obviously. But apart from that, like ABS and traction, I don't think there's many in this tier who use them.
No, not really.
Maybe ABS indeed, but
I guess it's not really for us to know. We just sit in the commentary booth and commentate on what's happening. It's kind of our job. My job's on Saturday.
That would be something to add to the game, like show which assist a player is using.
Like time trial.
Commentary. Yeah, exactly. Although time trial even doesn't show lines, so yeah.
True. They need to add a feature for that. You think someone's fast and you realise they're running a rainbow road.
Yeah, we also see the return of Legend as a full-time Tier 2 driver.
Yep.
Ex-Tier 2 champion. But he changed from pad to the wheel last season, or last game actually. I suppose he's still on the wheel.
I would assume so. I don't think he would have changed or switched over. As the Williams of it took. That's gonna be really hard to pronounce.
It took. Yeah, Itak.
You call him
Itak. Why is that J doing there behind his name? It's just like a Q.
Constant reminder.
A bit weird. There's still 5 people to set a time who haven't even set a banker yet. I don't know if they invalidated or were just deciding, nah, I'll not run early. Crystals being one of them.
Shreya's game audio was actually off in OBS. Interesting. It's just really professional. As I took goes P13.
Oh, and we have you have to switch the screen, of course, because you're
I'll have a fix next week. It's Alexander on a lap as oh yeah,
Makanda says these assists make me sick. Is it making you puke rainbows?
It's a common side effects of running SS.
Especially the Rainbow Road, I suggest.
Well, of course. I don't know what ABS would give you. Eternal smoking? It makes
Jensen
up for the...
Jensen says turn the master volume in the game to 5.
Jeez, Jensen's never happy, is he? Come on.
Yeah, no, he's very critical. That's Dutch directness for you. He just says it how it is. Bring it to a straight, Jensen. We need feedback like that.
Alex on his lap, he's coming through the long right-hander now. Careful not to hit the curb, because that'll happen.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something I noticed in another race on Bahrain I was commenting, where you were actually part of it, that a lot of people went off on their own in that corner.
Yeah, you just don't want to hit that inside curb. It really throws you off the circuit. Crystals was going fastest, but he has invalidated on his time. so it's unlucky for him. Vicky has also backed out of his lap. Anyone else near the end of theirs? It's a Ferrari near the end, let's be honest, but I think he's about to begin one. Yeah, he is. I was trying to look for cars that... yeah, there we go, a Desi. Who is her?
A Desi in the Merc.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, watching the same person. Mike saw a car as yeah, the Mercedes gonna open DRS now, gonna come across the line. It's a 25.3. And he tucks in behind his teammate on the third row of the grid there, P6. Not bad from the Mercedes. But 6 minutes left to go in the session, not that long actually, it's gone quite fast.
Yeah, and, pretty close there in the top 10.
Yep.
After that some appear, but we also have some reserves of course, like Eversnacks being one of them in tier 4, Mapo also tier 4. They're doing pretty good actually, 10th place and 12th.
Yep. Bryce Evolution, he's on a lap in 6th. Yeah, so the reserves
as well.
The reserves aren't doing too bad for a day, and maybe they still have some more in their pocket as Bryce puts himself back into P5. As I think it was Marley put himself P4. Is Crystals going on in the pit lane now?
No, he's boxing again. They still didn't set a time.
Azakin, I believe that was Azakin who just went P3.
Wow.
In the Aston Martin. So Aston Martin 3-4 looking out the second row.
So if you look at the top 4, number 1 is tier 3 champion of last season, and number 3 and 4 are the numbers 1 and 2 of tier 4 last season.
Well, guess that's a change. As Cyanidus now is on a lap, he is coming through the long right-hander where we previously saw Alex spin, and he does not go on that curve this time, and he is up by 3 temps in the Ferrari.
And Hoodem just went pole, but he's not gonna have pole for long.
Yeah, as well as run on board, just I need to see how he takes the final corner. It's really nicely done there. Doesn't use all the track, but on the run up to the line, it's a 1 minute 24.687.
That's quick. And we have Crystal saying in chat he has I took desync, so that's probably why he abandoned his fast lap. Maybe he was blocked by the desync car.
Possibly. I guess we'll never really know. To me, it just looked like a simple invalidation when I was going to board them.
Or maybe Crystals already has a new handling model by Codemaster and is now 3 seconds slower as a result.
I know it's a stream dropping firmware every now and again.
Yeah, that's probably because this. I mean, in your defense, the call to have Ustream was made pretty late.
It's just dropping every now and again. Can I lower the bit rates on?
Legend went P2 by the way with a 124.7.
Yep.
So Legend definitely on pace this game.
No Conviction reckons Cyanidus can go faster, so it seems that Cyanidus has a bit of a backing behind him. No Conviction being one of them. I think he probably can. We'll just have to see how it goes for him. People on their outlaps now are still in the pit lane, Cyanidus. What's he doing right now? He's using ERS, but I think he's coming into the pit lane.
Yeah, I don't think he'll improve with coming to 129 out of the last corner. That's
Yep. There's Curtis on the lap in the Haas. He hasn't set a competitive lap time just yet to get himself near the top 10 as he goes around the final corner.
Of course, acquired world fame last season by trying to showboat across the line in Singapore in 2S Tier 3, but then actually crashing himself out while he had a 16-second lead.
Well,
he'll hope to acquire fame in a different way in this game.
Don't we all wish that? But Isboy on his lap in P11 currently, which is probably the spot you want to be. The opposite strategy not to be very powerful so far on this game. Mediums to softs it will be. I expect a lot of
Yeah.
soft mediums, but I think people who haven't done as much practice, hasn't really refined what they're doing with the tyre strategy, will do soft hard. But soft mediums is definitely the way to go. Yeah, for the maximum amount of pace.
Yeah, I remember in last year's game it was soft hard. Like soft medium was basically not doable unless you were Cody. But yeah, in this game we've seen a lot more mixed strategies: soft hard, soft medium, soft hard, medium soft. And Iceland just confirms Cyanidis is also using ABS indeed.
Yep.
So yeah. I do feel like Bahrain is a strong assist track.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It always
Like I
has
remember
been.
last season I was really quick here and I had medium traction as well. So
It always has been one that favours the ABS and traction control users, but not much you can really do about it. I'm sure it won't be like that for long. Vicky he stays in P4, he improves, but not by much. Just looking for people who are on a lap. Aceboy actually slowed down on his lap.
okay.
So we can stay P11. As Pemi's not going to come across the line, he goes P14. Marley is also on the lap, he's going down the back straight. There's an Alpine coming. Actually, yeah, they're both on their out laps.
Yeah, Girla and Crystals.
I think Marley's probably the closest to finishing their lap, or maybe Alex is. So I think it's Marley's going to be the next one to come across the line. He's a 2 tenths down though. It's going to be a lot to make up to the final sector.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen then.
We'll go on to Alexander though. He did spin last time he came around this corner on a flying lap. Will this run meet the same fate? It doesn't look like it, and he is a 10th up. Turns in a bit too early there. Oh, not an invalidation. So,
yeah, if you go wide enough, you don't get an invalidation. That's kind of bugged, but yeah.
That is a bit cheeky by the Aston Martin, but we'll see now what the time is he crosses the line. He goes P4 as Crystal's on a lap. Crystal's is the one to watch right now. He has not set a lap time, and that was a bit audacious, trying to get some slipstream from the Williams, but it was far too late to do so. Probably cost himself time than he gained, and he's coming around the fast right-hander now. He really needs to get this lap in. It doesn't have to be pole position, he just needs to get it. It's a 3.6, and there's a rapid middle sector, but it's wide! It's wide!
Validates! Crystals is continuing where he left off last season, doing crystal stuff. Yeah. I so badly want him to do well, and then he starts qualifying like that.
Yep.
Oh dear.
And that's it for him. He's not gonna get another lap, and that is Crystal's qualifying over.
Done. Asukin might go a tiny bit faster. No, he doesn't in the end.
Right, so it's Legend versus Cyanidis, I would say. Legend, both of them on a lap. Oh, Hoodem right behind as well. Oh, Hoodem no longer in it!
Never mind, forget about Hoodem.
Poor Hoodem loses the rear there. And it's Legend versus Cyanidis. Who is going to pole? Cyanidis currently with the being favoured with the current pole time. Legend needs to gain a 10th and maybe a bit more. Cyanidis not improving on his time. Legend wasn't improving in the first sector, but how about through the middle sector? He's up, not by enough. There needs to be a lot of time gained by Legend. And Cyanidis attacked the final corner a lot more than what he did last time, so that could gain in a big gain of time, and he improves barely. What can Legend do though? Out the final corner he comes, it's DRS enabled. And will he be able to take pole position? No!
No. I think that's it. Unless Bryce pulls a miracle out of the back. Well, it was a fast time. He's 4th, but it's not pole.
Yep. As I think that's our qualifying.
Yeah, that's it.
So Cyanidis on pole.
Yeah, and Crystals without a time. That's
the biggest shock of qualifying.
Yeah, he should just set a banker somewhere first, but yeah. Apparently no luck for him. Cyanidis, Legend, Hoodem.
It's an interesting top 3.
Yeah.
Legend, I definitely expected it there. Cyanidus, I've seen
Well,
in practice.
I expected the Greeks as well.
And then course it
I mean,
is.
I remember last season Hoodem was often running with me, Dane, Timo, you know, the gang up front. So
Not the gang.
easy. Well, it was usually the same name, so.
Yeah.
And Hoodem was also there, so.
You guys need a reunion.
To be quick.
You need
No,
to.
no.
Yes, you do.
No. I retired. Retire at the top of your game. It's never gonna get better. Anyway, Cyanidis, yeah, the fastest. Will he be able to show it in the race? And Price, coming from Tier 1, 4th, without assist, obviously.
Yep.
I think he's the highest no assist runner. I think
probably.
Renat Goran used no assist either. I think Hoodem and Cyanidis both use at least 1 assist.
Yep. Alexander and Peeve. The Swedes lock out the 3rd row, and the Swedes lock out the 5th.
A lot of Swedes in the top 10.
Yeah, Adesi in P11, he's gonna have the free choice of tyre, and I assume that'll be the mediums. But the biggest shock is definitely Crystals at the back there in P20. He's gonna have to do quite the recovery to be able to score some good points.
Yep. The players are loading into the race, choosing their setups, or not choosing their setups, but
choosing how they want to play.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Icewind says it's pretty close, top 9 within half a second. Yeah, that's definitely what we expect from Tier 2 anyway. It's always pretty close. There's not really anyone slow in here.
Ones got some pace in the lockdown, and they do like to show it off normally. It makes for some really enjoyable racing. Though we definitely saw a lot of that last season, and especially the last couple of seasons in Tier 2 COF season for the Thunderdome.
It's pretty quiet at the front, but behind it.
The midfield is chaos.
Yeah.
You were part of the midfield for some time.
Yeah, I was in both fields.
Is there any like difference going from the midfield to the front?
Yeah, the midfield is. For me, it felt like the midfield was usually more aggressive or more desperate.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be wise to just take it easy and then avoid the carnage. And at front, people are more careful, cautious. Still aggressive, but yeah, and at the front it was so close in pace that you couldn't really do much with overtaking because everybody pretty much had the same pace and it would just be a DRS train. So it was more about strategy there. A really different dynamic anyway, but I enjoyed both of it. Maybe a bit more stressed when driving at the front. But yes, we see I see the tire strat at the bottom of my screen as Bryce has left the session. So I'll try to.
Yeah.
If you don't invite him.
If you don't have one of your friends or ideas. We'll just as Hammer's doing that. I have him if I can do it quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be in my list.
I think I have him.
Yeah, unfortunately they still he is already rejoined. Unfortunately they still haven't fixed every connection issue in the game.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
But at least we have 17 menus to set the lobby settings, so that's nice. That's what you like to see.
Yep. We haven't really gone through the tire difference. Adesi, Aceboy, Tall Guy, Eversnax, Pemi, Gurla, all on mediums. Meepo on hards, Kurz on softs, and I took and Crystals on mediums again. And Giannis Amali got disqualified from the formation lap.
Oh god.
Yeah. I really hope that doesn't set the tone for this restart.
Yeah, and
no, Jensen.
We're going.
He's not a pad user.
Why is Mappo on the hard? Yeah, I don't know either. I'm also surprised why Cursor's on the soft, but
yeah, but I guess that makes more sense than the hard, I guess.
Yeah, soft medium then with fresh tires probably.
Yeah, it's easier to do. He wants to get the jump on all the guys ahead of him to gain the positions, I guess.
Mappo is on a G29. Okay. I don't know why he's on hards though. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Bryce will get control of his car as the lights begin to show up. Hopefully the game can give me a good camera angle as Crystals lines up in his grid slot. Come on game, there we go. We have 5 red lights and it's not quite anything. As lights out and away we go for SLR Season 7. Tier 2, there's already carnage, there's already people in the wall. There's already carbon fiber everywhere. Bryce Evolution, we have a virtual safety car. And that's probably the start that no one wanted. Bryce Evolution in the wall.
He doesn't seem to get his car going. Now he gets his car going.
Carbon fiber all over. Like, let's just have a look at the rear wing of the Mercedes. The carbon fiber is everywhere. Who has got damage? And is
and Bryce breaks the brake marker. I think he has some issues with his hardware because it doesn't look like he got away from the start at all.
He might have the spectator glitch. I think he has a spectator glitch where you join. Yeah.
Because he couldn't get away from the start, and that was the cause of much of the carnage. And then his car just randomly went into a brake marker.
So who's got mass amount of damage? Gerla has got to pit. Crystal's gaining 7 positions off the start time, so that's hers as well. A lot of drivers benefiting off that, a lot of drivers not. Vicky being one of them. Vicky was one of the drivers up there. As we are green flag racing once again, and Legend has really got the jump on Cyanidus. And he is looking at him now for the final sector.
I think Bryce is unable to race like this with this car. That's really unfortunate.
Yep. As some side-by-side action occurs, and Ace Boy going side-by-side sim with Crystals and another tall guy. Run on board of Crystals, you're able to see both battles. And I'll flick back to the lead one if it looks like anything's going to surface there. And it looks like everything keeping calm. Coming down the first set, going down the main straight. As we complete the first lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's definitely been a chaotic one.
Yeah. Goran, Mappo, Eversnax and Gerla pitting. I think Goran was the first person to run into Bryce.
And Alex is disconnected. Alex is disconnected.
Yeah, he's indeed ghosted there.
A huge shame for the Aston Martin driver. He's gonna lose a bunch of positions with the grid being so packed up now. Crystals with a dive at the inside of another tall guy. It's kind of worked there. He's gonna deploy ERS now. He's gonna be on the outside for turn 10, and there's a bit of contact. Not really, actually. I think that was clean enough. Crystals now not got the run. So it's definitely aggressive from Crystals and another tall guy, but it looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Alexander, but...
Oh yeah, I have him.
Oh, he's called SLR, right, that makes sense. His team crash, says Jensen. That doesn't help. Now we have a bit of the front pack running away. I already re-invited them, by the way.
Oh,
we have Cyanidus, Legend, Hoodem, and Ezekin, who have a gap on Mali. And there's a virtual safety car.
What's up for? It's a Bryce. It's a Bryce on the wall. And he's disqualified from the session.
Yeah, that's Bryce again. Bailey, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Why?
Bailey?
Whoa.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, I was muted on Discord, not on the stream. That's fine. Yeah, well, this is fun to watch. Just the eternal struggle of Bryce's, and it's gone. The eternal struggle of Bryce's car just stopped.
Yeah, he finally stopped.
Yeah.
And Mappo gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC. Yikes.
Oh.
I'll keep an eye on Alexander, by the way.
Okay.
Time.
Try and get him back in. Yeah, he's fallen outside the points now. It's boy ahead. Is that in? Oh, I don't need to flip through anymore. I can use the button. Keep going now.
Oh, and there's a Red Bull going off. That's Mali. He rejoins the track now. I think he made an error there. And there's another car off.
That's another tall guy.
What is happening in this race?
There's a lot of spinning. I didn't really know what to expect, but I guess I don't know. DRS enabled actually. I didn't even clock that until now.
I mean, it's been so hectic with the weird glitch with Prix and disconnections and other stuff happening. People spinning on their own. It was not exactly a quiet first few laps.
No, it really wasn't. Another tall guy gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Might he retire, or was that?
I have a feeling.
There's another car opposite.
Who is that?
Who is that?
That's
I
took, yeah.
So yeah, Williams not having a great day either.
It's really not going particularly well for some of these drivers. It's the first 5 laps. It's
as well.
He's starting his drive-through, I assume. Penny.
McCandless says they're using the new handling model. They got the esports badge.
Oh god. Oh, Pemmy running a bit wide there. Does Ace Boy sense a chance around the outside? He doesn't. He sticks behind for now. Crystal's also looking pretty hungry. Maybe wanting one of these positions. Ace Boy now gonna wait until the main straight. Hudum also looks like he might have a go on Legend as well, so I'll keep an eye on the gaps. Does Pemmy have DRS? No, he doesn't. So
I don't think he does.
He doesn't. And Crystals is now going to have a go on both of them now. It's 3 wide as they come down at turn 1. No. It's now 2 wide as Ace Boy runs in deep there. That's going to allow Pemmy and Crystals to get through. Yeah, Crystals come out of nowhere to get that 3 wide, and he gained those 2 positions now. It's a fantastic move from the Italian in the French car.
I think Ace Boy overshot it or something. He had trouble or difficulty getting on the throttle, and that's how Crystals got past. Crystals doing really well, going from P20 to P9 on those mediums.
Yep, he's going extremely well. As we we'll hop back onto the lead train now, train of 4 cars.
Yeah, Mali has really dropped off now. He's 3 seconds back. He also made that mistake, which didn't help.
Yep.
Asington already has a penalty, I see.
That might be a 5-second one. Yeah, it's a 5-second penalty, I assume, for collision, and that is... Who is that? That might be Gerla. It is. He spun and at turn 2 there, so a lot of drivers really struggling with spinning.
Yeah, that exit of turn 2 is really deadly this year's game, those curves.
Oh, and that's Snacks. That's Snacks in the barrier. He's got no front wing.
Oh, yeah. That's a big crash.
Yeah, looks like he lost the rear coming off there.
Yeah, this is what I said. This is what I remember from that other race I saw at Bahrain where you were in. A lot of people just going off on their own. It seems really difficult this year.
Yep.
And we still have to get the new handling model as well.
Oh, God.
Imagine it getting more difficult.
I don't want to talk about the new handling model. I can't really do much about the dropping frames.
Bailey, how many hours did you put into
I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry. As we have still a very interesting battle at the front, between the front 4. They're not overtaking each other yet though, but they're really racing close.
Yeah.
I need its Legend, Hudum and Asican.
I think it takes one mistake from one of these guys at the front and it'll all start coming down. Asican almost dropping out of that 1-second window. He's on the cusp. He needs to stay inside. Snacks getting penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's really not ideal. As Alex finally, he's fallen way off. Crystal's on the back of Kurz. They're getting pretty close. I don't think any moves are going to happen at the front, especially with them all having DRS, apart from Asican now, who has dropped out of that 1-second threshold to pick up the drag reduction system. Crystals is looking at the back of the Haas now, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty textbook move. Yeah, pretty textbook move. And gets himself up to 8th place. Currently scoring 4 points.
Adesi doing well as well, by the way. He also started outside the top 10 and is now in P7.
Yep. Currently
The medium runners, yeah.
lead me. Oh, who's that in the background? That's Pemi spinning in the McLaren.
Yeah, turn 2. Exit turn 2.
Yep, it's
very deadly curbs.
a lot of drivers really struggling with them, especially the soft runners. But it's actually the mediums. Mon, who is that off?
Yeah.
That is
Mercedes.
that's Snacks. Yeah, he's getting out the way of people.
Oh, he's getting left. I saw it around the Mercedes. I thought for a minute Adesi went off, but it's not the case. It was Eversnacks letting people through.
So that is okay, I guess. And that is Alex with no wheel. Alexander with no wheel at the same place where Snacks spun, but this time he's come off a lot worse.
Oh, wow, that's a big crash.
And there's a safety car. That is a safety car. That means everyone on the softs is going to pit for mediums or hard tyres. I think he maybe go to the mediums and go.
Oh, and Eversnacks gets a drive for speeding under the.
No, Mr. Snacks. It's not going well. The medium runners are completely screwed now unless they go and pit for hard. And
this is really bad for the medium runners. Really unfortunate.
Sandy's on the hard, on the medium, sorry, and Legend
Would him as well.
on the hards. Yeah, Legend on hards. So that's.
I mean, I think they can make it on the mediums. They're just gonna be really bad at the end.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. There seems to be a
lot of medium runners still.
Yeah, a few straights.
Mali, Ezekman, Giannis, Kurs, Vicky. All on mediums as I2 gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Did people forget how to brake for the pit
yeah, I know.
I'm a bit surprised.
How many of these have we got so far? Oh god. That is a lot of warnings. Speeding in the pit lane. I think we've had like 3 speeds in the pit lane.
Yeah. As Scordo says, Eversnax is having a mediocre day at the office. Yeah, I know a certain GIF which will be posted in the Discord. The famous Eversnax GIF.
So I reckon the safety car is going to get underway on lap 9, I would say. Lap 9 on to 10.
Yeah, it will take a while for those cars to catch up, especially those who are pitting now. They're really far behind.
Yeah, so we'll definitely not come in this lap. Like I said, I think around lap 9 to 10.
Is Eversnax allowed to unlap?
He already did. He stayed out when everyone else pitted, so he unlapped himself.
So then if he pits now,
he'll be fine.
Probably, yeah. But then he still has to take a drive-through penalty as soon as we go again.
Yeah, there he's on the pit now.
Yeah, I think very unlucky.
I think in these split seconds decision with the tyres, you don't really know what's right. But we're definitely going to find out over the course of the next
also,
20 laps.
to my surprise, Pammy stayed out. He's still on 7-lap old mediums.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit of a tactical miss, I guess.
Maybe just wanting some track position. That's not really going to help you in the end.
He can gamble on another safety car, probably.
Yeah, they're quite common this game. So.
Yeah. I think I saw a race in Bahrain where we had 3 safety cars, which is already quite a lot.
Yep. It's definitely going to be tight between the mediums. Pemi's definitely going to have to pit again. He'll be trying to do medium soft side for shoot actually, and who's that? That's I-Tug. Oh, he's coming in to serve his 5-second penalty since he can do that.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I think Snacks knows that he doesn't. He can't take the drive-through. I mean, he should have known from last year's game already. He's an experienced league racer by now. I think this is his 3rd or 4th season in SLR alone, and he already did some other leagues as well. So
the fact that Snacks is boosting right now to get the back of the safety car, he's got to go.
Imagine using all your ERS and then the safety car leaves and you have 0 ERS at the restart.
Run, Snacks, run!
Like everybody else has 100% and you have like 1%.
Snacks has got to run quickly now. Snacks just being the MVP for all medium runners.
Yeah, I mean if the safety car stays out another lap then It's definitely gonna help the medium runners.
Yep.
And Legend will probably be thinking now, did I make the right choice with so many medium runners around me? He'll probably get attacked from all sides.
Yeah.
I mean, those hards are not gonna be fun the first few laps.
See, this is the race now. Is Snacks gonna make it to the back of the safety car queue? We know when the safety car comes in, the leader tends to really slow it down. But
It's kind of funny that Eversnacks is in the Red Bull, which makes me think of that song like Super Max, and then
no.
just put Snacks.
Super Snack.
Snacks.
Is
Super
the
Snacks.
safety car coming in?
Yeah, that's the question. We should know pretty soon.
If it is, this helps him. Yeah, it's not in. It's not in. It's not coming in.
It's not in. So that will really help the medium runners and also Eversnacks, obviously. But
so Scott was right. Snacks really is the MVP for the medium runners. Jesus.
Victorious, what did you just delete? I didn't see
I saw her. I saw her.
It was not family friendly.
I mean,
Or are we always family friendly here?
of course.
I never accidentally said something bad on stream, right?
No comment. No comment. I love watching chat, and then like, because we're obviously ahead, so we already know what's happened, but they're behind. So
even Jensen is like surprised that it's still out.
This was like 30 seconds for us.
Yeah.
We've moved on.
Yeah, maybe Jensen doesn't have to stream on live or something. I don't know. Oh no, they're obviously behind. Yeah.
Victoriason was the only one who wasn't supposed to see the message. Well, I'm quite an active chat reader, Victorious. You should have been faster. The frame drops, man.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. I mean, it's fine most of the time. I'm checking as well.
Alright, there we go. Snacks on the back of the train.
Yeah, so the whole field is back, but then as soon as we go the lap after, Eversnacks will have to pit to serve that drive-through, unfortunately.
Yep.
And yeah, most people on the mediums.
I hear this game
I think.
sometimes.
Do we say it correct? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually, it's split. It's split 9-9. 9 medium runners, 9 half runners, but Pammy on the old mediums.
Yep. The game just taps me out randomly as the safety car's in this slow.
Yeah. Pammy's gonna get eaten alive in his mediums. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get eaten alive.
Right, so everyone just warming up there. It's Weave Central. Jesus!
Weave? I mean, you don't need to do this if you have the 2 setup.
Oh, Aceboy gets a penalty for collision with Vicky, and Vicky gets the same. And
I hope they don't have damage.
Yep. Let's hope not, as it looks like Sanidis is gonna get away now. Has anyone got any sort of jump on people? It looks to be all pretty single file at the front. Marley really
Marley might have a good...
Yeah, same with Kurz and Crystals. Kurz and Crystals very close as well. Up at the front as well with Yanis. It's 3 wide at the front. It's well, I say front, more like 7th place, but it's neither. As Azakin's not really got the best run now, as he's going to be under attack from the Mercedes. If it's Desi, it's going to be another 3 wide, is it? If game, it's just 2 wide between the Mercedes and the Ferrari, and Yanis gets that position.
I caught Crystals nearly spinning out of turn 2, but he saved it. And Grenade Goran and who is that? You're fighting side by side in a...
I took my take the position there.
But I made it too safe. That was really sketchy stuff.
Yep, as Sanidis almost with a 2nd gap already. And he's got it. He's got that 2nd gap on Legend.
Wow.
On
Yeah, with those mediums, yeah. Yeah, and Desi, Crystals, Aceberg, all the medium starters are then now having a hard time because the soft runners all went to mediums.
Yeah. It's definitely difficult for them. Pemi abusing his ERS to try and get some distance between him and Azabeth. But I think it's going to be inevitable about what's going to happen on the next straight. Yanis also looking behind as well.
Hoodem is gonna attack Legend now. Yeah, he's clean past. Even before the corner.
Yep, pretty standard move as Azakin and Pemi go side by side as predicted. And looks like Azakin's gonna get that move pretty easily, and maybe Giannis can follow him through on the outside now.
Yeah, Pemi had a bad exit and he lost it a bit on traction and allowed Giannis to get past as well, as you said.
Yep. So the medium runner's really getting their way through. It's Legend's top hard runner currently. But it looks okay for now for him. He's holding on to the back of Hoodem for that DRS. Yeah, it has only been half a lap, so...
Now Legend will just be praying, get worse, mediums, get worse.
I don't think those halves will come into effect around lap 20, which I think then they'll be around equal. And they'll start going
Crystals was looking good in the hard, so he was already attacking Curse, or Curse passed him a lap ago, so maybe the hards need some time to warm up.
Yeah, I'll take a few laps for them to get into a good rhythm. Just trying to look at the gap, see if there's anyone closer than Crystals and Kaz. It seems like these are the closest on the circuit, but too close there. Almost touching the rear diffuser of the Hearts.
No DRS yet.
Yep, it's making it extremely difficult to overtake, especially with Kaz using that ERS. Pemi going to be the cork in the bottle now for the rest of the field. I would think DRS now is enabled, and it looks as if Crystals has got the runner. Desi's got the run up ahead, and
Crystals around the outside. It's not gonna make that stick. There's no room there. There's no room there.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, he kept his tires next to him, but there was no more track to go to.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when there's less track than you want?
Yeah, it's honestly the worst.
Especially with the curves in this game, as they are so deadly. You don't really want to run too much on them.
Yep, true. Can Crystals get some sort of moves in that? Yeah, I think you're gonna have to whip back to another lap back into the straight. Legend's still holding it within DRS, I think.
Yeah, he's doing well. But Cyanidus is running away.
Yep, the Ferrari speeding along. 2 seconds is the gap almost.
The Tier 3 champion showing he's also worthy of Tier 2, definitely.
I think we all knew as well be a Tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think he reserved once or twice last season, and he was already like in the top 6 immediately. So.
Here we go, Kaz and Crystals once again. Crystals on the outside.
They do touch again. They do touch again.
And there's plenty of room left. Ooh, it's close.
Oh, and
that's Vicky. Vicky gonna try and take them both. Vicky of the inside. There's contact, and that's the McLaren. The McLaren is around.
Yeah, that was. Crystals might be blindsided a bit by Curse being in between at first, so maybe he didn't see or didn't notice a car was on the inside. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate for Vicky.
He was definitely looking good for a decent race in the McLaren, but he's gonna have to do some more to get some more work done if he wants to score some points. But Crystals is ahead of Curse now. I think that's a big thing for the LP.
Yep. Yeah, we have a gap after the apart from Cyanidus being up front alone. There's also a gap from P6 to P7 with the hearts of Adesi not able to keep up with the medium runners ahead of him.
Yeah.
So actually Legend is doing really well on those hearts.
Yeah, he's got very good pace on them. And this is Crystals once again on the inside of the other McLaren.
Yeah, Pemi on those old mediums, that's a different game.
Yep.
Yeah, almost impossible to defend really. But yeah, Pemi will just be hoping for maybe a late safety. No, that wouldn't even help him because then everybody goes on softs.
Yeah. It just sort of
Yeah.
neutralizes it a bit.
I don't know what he's hoping for actually. I mean, if he pits now, he's gonna be pretty much near the end of the field, and then he will have softs. But there's so much ground to cover. Then you're really going nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the main battle now is the one behind
Hooden.
Pemmy. Oh, well,
Or Hooden.
oh, yeah. There's kind of two trains right now. The one for the lower end of the top 10, the higher end.
Yeah, one is for the podium position. So, but I don't think we'll see Legend attacking anytime soon. He'll just be trying to stay within the DRS until the mediums drop off a bit.
Yeah, that'll be the plan mostly for the driver in position 3. Still keeping in that DRS, but he really needs to.
Struggling.
Yeah. He needs to stay in. It's quite crucial for his race.
Yeah, and the second train you mentioned is basically for points.
Yep. Gunnar Goran's looking like he wants to move himself up behind Gurla, but Gurla, using what ERS he has, manages to stay ahead. Kurz and Pemmy battling side by side. Kurz on the outside now, and the McLaren not giving up too easily. He's charged his way back up alongside, but that's a bit aggressive by Kurz there.
Pemmy is nearly out of DRS. His light was blinking.
Yep.
So he used a lot in that defense, and now he's just I mean, you know you're gonna drop backwards with those old tires, so he's just a sitting duck for all those guys behind him. It's as Jensen said it. He's just gonna get eaten alive.
It's definitely looking that way, and Ace Boy maybe the next one. No! Both in the wall! Ace Boy with no front wing now!
No.
And that's a virtual safety car.
Yeah, that was a bit clumsy from Pemmy, from my point of view, but obviously camera angles can deceive a bit.
I was on board
He
of
just
Ace
moved
Boy.
over, and
Yeah.
Ace Boy, yeah.
I was on board with the AlphaTauri. It just looked like the McLaren came over on him, and that's how they ended up in the wall.
It looked the same way for me, but that's of course for the FIA to discuss. For now we have a VSC, which doesn't really.
Yeah, I think it just sort of neutralizes the field a bit.
As Larson says, Thunderdome strikes again.
Yeah.
Larson, having been a Tier 2 driver for a couple of seasons, but he moved down to Tier 3.
When will the VSC end though? That's the real question. Will anyone get a drive through or 5-second penalty?
No, I hope not. Better open, says Jensen.
Which driver will get the drive?
He's got a bad Mali. Okay.
Ooh.
The scorer says another one for Snacks. Poor Snacks, give him a break.
He's trying his best. He is a Red Bull.
I mean, don't forget, Snacks is usually in Tier 4, so for him to have the courage to even race here, as there's a
Legend!
Going off. Where is Legend?
Legend lost the rear there. It was going green. It was going green.
I
And
suddenly
he put the power down.
I saw him go left. I think this is not a left turn. This is a straight. Why is he going left on a straight? But yeah, I think he lost it on the traction a bit.
Yeah, green flag went as soon as he was in the traction zone, so he just put that power down, and that's what it resulted in. So not particularly great for him.
Yeah, as Iceland mentions that small contact in this game can lead to a VSC already. Yeah, especially if there's like debris on track, they do that. And I also noticed, like, if you have on standard damage, which we are using, if you have like lime green damage, that's already the worst. You get like a load of understeer. It's really impossible to, nearly impossible to race.
Oh, here we go. Gonna go on Gurla out the inside. Now it might switch back a bit. Gurla not. They're about with similar ERS. Looks like Granagoran's gonna stick behind him for now. Not able to score. Score in actual position.
As Ituk or Ituk or whatever his name is, Pits. I just don't know what to call him. Difficult name, Pits.
The Williams pit.
The Williams. I like those audio names which you can choose for career mode. It's the scientist who pits. I mean, there's no Ruben to pick from in game, so I usually pick something like that. Like, I think I picked the scientist. What did you pick? Marissa or Bailey?
Yeah, that's my name on the series.
Oh, you lucky.
Is your name not in there?
No, in FIFA there's like a sound file which is Lampy, which is my last name, so that's quite funny, but unfortunately FN. Oh, Legend overtakes Mali, by the way.
Yeah, I completely missed that too.
Just saw that.
I
Just
didn't really
call him Chuck. Okay.
As Crystal's got ahead of a Desi because it's up on the P7. Gerla and another tall guy. The other Alpine making a move into the points.
As Jensen also says, that this was Legend's one chance on the win. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, he had to stay within the DRS and then hope to overtake Hoodem and then somehow make up 3 seconds to Ioannidis, but now that looks really impossible.
Yep. These three really going on for P10 currently. Gerla, another tall guy, and Renko Kurz is sort of falling into their clutches as well.
I like to see. I like seeing Gerla doing well. I think he switched to no assist last season. He was really struggling at first, but now he's more regularly in that top 10 battle. So improving at a nice rate and in the points. I think he's trying to stay within the DRS of Kurz to defend from behind.
They were waving a bit in the slipstream there. Not really something I'd recommend from about a 1 second back. Slipstream on this game doesn't really take too much effect there.
Okay, Makanda, you have to explain that one. Here comes Black Mamba. Who's Black Mamba?
True.
Whose nickname is Black Mamba? Is that another one for nicknames in game? Let's grab Goran might attack.
Yeah, I was looking at him. He's quite tall. Oh no, it's another tall guy attacking Gerla. Yeah, it looks like another tall guy got that position. And he's going to get the DRS from Kurz. So another tall guy timing that absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, that's brilliant timing.
Probably the best timing you'll ever see.
Well, don't overdo it.
What would be the best timing you've ever seen in the league?
If you can immediately pass someone else on the next turn, next straight, that would be ideal.
True.
Legend is now gaining on Hoodem a bit.
Hoodem's actually gaining on Ioannidis.
So is this the point where the hards maybe get better than the mediums?
I did say lap 20 would be around the point where that does start to happen. It doesn't look like I'm far off that prediction. But Hoodem's gaining on Ioannidis, actually.
Yeah, but of course Ioannidis might also think it's 8 laps, I'm not taking any huge risk. I don't know if he has any warnings, I can check that actually.
Yep, I'd be
Ioannidis. No, he doesn't even have a warning yet. My word, is this guy
I thought they were all going in the pits there. That was insane. Kurz was in the pit lane entry, and then all the other guys behind just followed him. It almost looked like they were all going to dive into the pit lane, and he got a yellow flag, and Snags is out.
Oh no, that's
and it's a safety car! Oh, that throws Legend right into it! Unless they all pit for softs.
Yeah, I mean, they should. If you stay out on... that's one thing I definitely learned last game. If you stay out during a late safety car with like 12, 13 lap on tires, you're just gonna be toast. Those softs are gonna be super quick.
Well, not true. I think in my league racing Spain I was leading. I stayed out on the hards.
Yeah, but...
Most people pitted.
I guess it depends on how many people pit.
And how hard,
are, but
and how hard it is.
Most people pit, and I think it's time for sauce, but that's just my opinion.
I think it was at Spain now. It's really hard to overtake at Spain. Bahrain's a bit easier. The long 2 DRS straights make it
Spain, I drove a bit more this game. That's a really horrible track with the
Oh,
curves.
I didn't know it. It's lovely.
Oh man, yeah, you say that you won there, but
It's a lovely track.
I
Oh, Legend. Yeah, they're all in.
yeah.
Oh, Legend's come for a move in the pit lane.
Yeah, you can actually overtake in the pit lane. That's another thing I learned last game, which I didn't even know.
Yeah, you can 100%.
He tried, but no.
AlphaTauri versus Alfa Romeo. He's coming out in front. And oh, it was close. It was very close.
Ooh, yeah. This is going to be an exciting restart. It's basically going to be a sprint race. But Mali and Ezekin go to the mediums.
Mediums. Ooh, that's I would not have done that.
Yeah, that's a debatable one. Maybe they ran out of fresh softs. I don't know, but
Possibly.
not gonna help them.
Even if they didn't have fresh softs, I think they would have only been like a lap old. You only used them for a quick lap.
Did Crystals jump at Desi on track, or did he do that in the? Yeah,
he overtook him.
Okay. Yeah, P7 for him. Also, there's some people double stacking. Of course, they might lose some time.
Yeah, Ace Boy one of them. Actually, no, Ace Boy crashed.
Ace Boy is way behind.
Yeah,
So.
Ace Boy crashed.
So you suppose they're gonna go again on lap 23 then? It should be
Possibly.
enough time for everybody to get back.
Yeah, I would say so. Lap 23 out of 24. I think that'll be go time for these guys.
That's gonna be an exciting finish to the race. Sprint race. Hopefully not with too much carnage. Usually those sprint races tend to get a bit aggressive.
Especially in Tier 2. Known for its aggressiveness, and we've definitely seen some of that today.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't feel like last season was that bad, but I mean, obviously I wasn't in many incidents, so.
The notoriety of the other two seasons, so season 4, season 5.
Oh yeah, those
they
nightmares.
Will we see it in season 7? It's starting off a bit like that.
I mean, yes, but actually no. It's more like people going off on their own.
Yeah, good
It's
point.
more I think it's more the difficulty of this game, which is a bit more. I mean, last year's cars were actually on rails, and even the curbs didn't do much. And I feel this year the car is a little bit more like an F1 car, not on rails.
Yeah.
Which is probably better. I mean, yeah, it's difficult. Or at least more difficult than it was last year's game.
Yeah. Certainly just trying to burn fuel, I feel like he is. He's just revving up that car on the straights. Which, I mean, smart. I would do the same.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't. I was just trying to drink something as I got us. Quite good. Burning fuel. Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing. There's no more fuel modes, of course.
Exactly.
And yeah, that changes the dynamic as well. Like, do you underfuel or?
I think around this track, my league race is around like 1.3, 1.4, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. It really just depends on like, are you counting on safety cars? Because then you can put it down the lane and save the fuel. So.
True.
That's,
yeah, Jensen has a point. The cars are still pretty much on rails. It's just the curbs are. The curbs are definitely more deadly.
I wouldn't say they're more unrealistic, I guess. I mean, you wouldn't see people like in real life people riding the cars like they did in the previous game, but on this game, I think it just punishes you more for.
I think we'll have safety car in this lap. And as Jansen also points out, the medium runners will drop like a stone. Yeah, that was what we were thinking as well.
There we go, safety car on the slot. The lights of the Mercedes go out. And we get going. We're going to start all over again. Sanidis needs another getaway like he did last time.
Yep.
Oh,
did he already take off?
That was sort of like a stop and go there, Sanidis.
Yeah,
be careful for that.
He was testing Hooden. He was testing Hoodem. Is Hoodem awake?
And Chinese goes at the exact same spot. No, he doesn't. He looks like he
waits,
was
he
there.
waits. Oh, let's hope that doesn't end in carnage behind.
And he's gone. And Legend instantly getting the
Legend.
jump.
Yeah.
And
well,
a
Hoodem
dead
has the inside.
as they
Hoodem has the inside.
go side by side. There's a lot of side by side action up and down the field there. And it looks like Legend's got the move.
Hoodem goes off track.
Yeah, he kind of got forced off there. And there's a yellow flag, and that's Ito off the circuit in the Williams. And Adesi and Yanis going side by side now. It's a big squeeze. The medium runners really struggling against the softs.
Yeah, and Ethican dropping like a stone.
Oh, Crystal's almost losing it. He gets stabbed in the
I
rear
saw that.
by Adesi there. And it is pretty much carnage as Gerler, another tall guy, almost lock wheels and spin out. Gonna go on and Adesi now going side by side. Adesi might have a bit of damage now, and that's Meepo on the inside of Mercedes. Adesi is gonna get the run much earlier and more favorably than the pass.
Adesi lost like 7 spots after the restart, so he definitely had something happen to him. And
Yeah, he's got
now.
damage. He's definitely got.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's damaged. He's damaged.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. He was doing so well up until now.
Because now on the back of Yanis and another tall guy in Crystals, another tall guy gets ahead of Crystals. So Crystals looking like he had some significant pace, and Granite Corin looking like he was going to go up the inside of the Alpine there. His teammate now, teammate of Crystals I should say, really having a look now and kind of going closing in on Crystals, but not too much. Kerr's having a look on Yanis further up as well. Gerler on the outside now, and the McLaren of Pemi, when we saw in the barrier about 10 laps ago, is also fighting this Alpine. They go side by side. Crystals and kind of gone. Crystals might have some damage, I feel.
Yeah,
like.
I was just about to say I think he is damaged because he was quicker than those guys.
He's let his teammate go.
Now, yeah.
So I think he's damaged.
Yeah, Crystals went from P20 to P7, and now the late damage. I think that was at the restart when he was struggling or trying to avoid. I think it was Azikin. I think he got damaged there, and now he's just sitting duck, unfortunately.
Yep, that's it.
I need us outside a second of Legend.
Yep.
And it's not like Legend is saving anything. He's burning all his ERS to try and get within a second. And Cyanidus is doing the same, so.
Yep, it's this point. Vicky went side by side there. Nice point. Went a bit too deep, well off track. Cyanidus now, he's really trying to break. They are both on very limited DRS, so they both tried the exact same thing there.
This is the battle to break DRS.
It's Pemi and Crystals now. It's going to be Crystals and Meepo. DRS enabled. Crystals dives into the pit lane now. And that is, I think that's going to be DRS for Legend. It is. It's the DRS for Legend that he needed.
He made it.
And now he needs to do the move.
Yeah, he'll probably save some ERS for now. And then use it in the final lap. I mean, at least that would be the most
logical,
efficient strategy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yanis tries to have a go on Kurz, going to try and get that past him. Nothing happening there. Meepo in a McLaren sandwich right now between Pemi and Vicky. Vicky, the one we saw spun around by Crystals, and he's going to go around the outside of the Haas now. And it looks like move done. This helicopter cam really doing the move justice from the McLaren.
I'm surprised Kurz in P5 dropped off from Mali, who was on the mediums. And now gets attacked by Giannis, who takes 5th place.
Yep. Kurz are doing really well considering where he started.
Yeah.
Oh, he hits the rear of Giannis. Legend has gained on Cyanidus, but I think, like you said, you want to wait until the last lap, I feel.
Yeah, they both are still very low on ERS.
Yeah.
On 9%, they're basically out.
Kurz now going to try and have a go once again, and Granite Goran's going to try and have a go. And look at that! Look at the weaving on the straight. As Granite Goran gets that move on another tall guy, but further up, Kurz and Yanis going side by side once again, and Kurz is going to get the position back. momentarily. DRS now going to be enabled for Yanis. And is this gonna... Oh, Kaz just a door off on the outside before anything can really surface there. Further behind Meepo, Ace Boy gets moved on Meepo there. Crystals and a Desi, Crystals gets...
Yeah, they were on P6 and P7 or P7 and P8 just before the restart. Now they're lost.
Here we go. These four really battling Alpha P5. Yanis, is he going to go for another move? And Kaz, the same place as last time? No. Anazakin's looking for it. That's a bit of a late move. But Yanis leaves the space, but he's now under attack from Granite Goran. Now is Azakin. They're going side by side. A bit more contact made. Azakin and Granite Goran. It's pretty close, but Azakin manages to come out on top. That Kaz still behind. Holt actually gained a bit there on Yanis, and we had to pull away. And
Legend and Cyanide is still very close. Legend with like 4 or 5% more ERS, but that's not a lot. But there might be an attack in the final lap.
Yep.
If he stays close.
This battle is insane in the midfield. P5. Granite Goran still trying to find a way past Azakin. Azakin's lights are going to start flashing now, and that's going to allow, that's going to let Granite Goran know that he's under 10% ERS. Azakin goes in a bit deep there in the Aston Martin. It's not going to be side by side for turn 4 once again, and Azakin stays ahead.
As Crystal sets the fastest lap. Won't bring him much, but at least a bit of redemption.
Yep.
And Legend is within 3/10 of Cyanidis. Cyanidis, who led almost the entire race. I think he led the entire race. And now might come under attack from Legend in the final lap.
Well, I think we'll stay on board of this battle, and enthralling as the midfield battle is, this is the one for the win. And
yeah, Legend is close. I think this could be it.
They're keeping it in the this is definitely
exit.
the move. This is definitely the move for the lead. Now, I think Legend can stop deploying ERS because he's going to need to save some from the counter attack that's going to come on the second straight. Cyanidis now, all he needs to do is try and
get a good exit.
Get a good exit, yeah. And here we go, Legend. Now it's going to be
doesn't
trying
get a
looking.
great
It's not great for Cyanidis, and he's Legend going extremely defensive. And Cyanidis not able to go for the move. And that's Legend with the lead.
He just lost a 10 on the exit, you could see it. And that's how he didn't get past.
Onto the midfield battle, it's 3 wide in the midfield train, the Ferrari, the Aston, the Alfa Romeo's around! Granite Goran is around!
Oh dear. Yeah, I think the FIA is gonna have a busy session.
Yep, as
Cyanidis, whoa, I think Legend or Cyanidis got a bad exit there again.
Yeah, it seemed like Cyanidis is gonna need a really good run. He might have one more of a taken chance, but he doesn't. He's not getting great exits.
So he led the entire race. He led the entire race, and Legend made some mistakes, but in the end, Legend comes out on top anyway. He was really saved by that last safety car, but still a great move in the final lap.
Yeah, and here we go. Legend rounds the final corner now, and it's been a great race. But Legend takes home the win, and as Cyanidis comes P2, as we move back onto the midfield train now, who is going to come out on top? It looks like Yanis is going to hold on against Azakin.
First P5, great race.
Yep.
I think Kurs actually might be my driver today.
Yep, he's definitely up there. The Legend, though, is your winner of the Grand Prix. Wow, quite a close one in the end. Granite Goran gets a 20-second time penalty.
Time penalty. What did he do?
Ignoring yellow. Ignoring yellow
flags. Official or something?
He might have. I think it said ignoring yellow flags.
Yeah, so he ran over the marshal, I think. Yeah. Game also thinks Kurs is the driver of the day, but it also always picks the guy with the most position gains.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what looked like to be a Cyanidis win turned out to be a Legend win in the end. That
Yeah.
final safety car really ruined things for Cyanidis. But Legend, yeah, he crucially stayed within that DRS when they were both using all their ERS and then finished it off in the final lap.
Yep, it was it's a great race from Legend there. He comes out on top when Cyanidis and Hoodham, the two Greeks.
Mali also a great race from P9 to P4. Curse from P18 to P5.
Yeah, that's a cursed drive of the day for me.
And Giannis, the other Greek in P6, although that might still come under investigation from the FIA. Ezekin P7, Gerla P8. Nice points for Gerla as well from P16. Another tall guy P9 and Vicky P10, and that's it. And then
That's
you
all
do the
done.
rest.
Yep. Hopefully this puts me onto the right screen. It sure has. Oh, that is tier 4. There we go. And yeah, we'll try and get some interviews done for you. See if anyone in. Oh, there's a few people in VC. We'll start with Snacks since he's here. A lot of memes about Snacks in the race about him spinning and his eventual death. So, Snacks, how was that?
Well, I just put it in chat as well. You win some, you lose some. I think I might have used up all my luck for the tier 4 and tier 3 races. And now there was nothing left for a tier 2 race. So at the race start, I don't know why, but somebody just pulled straight across the track and pretty much went right into me as I was trying to accelerate. Lost my front wing, lost a part of the side pod as well. Then I spun because of the side pod, got rear wing damage from that as well, and then I got a weird penalty under a virtual safety car as well. I had a drive-through, was lapped for half a lap. It was just a mess. Let's be real
Sounds
here.
great.
Yeah. I mean, I had fun. It was. I knew I wasn't gonna. I knew I wasn't really gonna make any advances towards the front positions here. Those guys are really fast. So I just wanted to have some fun and maybe practice driving with damage a bit today.
Yeah, you sure did. But I mean, I think at the start it was Bryce who had disconnected before. He had the spectator bug where you have control of the car, but you have only the spectator cam. I think that caused most of the start incident, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we had something similar in the other tiers as well, but those were cars that are at the back, I think, and they just stopped at the race start. But yeah, if Bryce was somewhere out in front, then of course that's gonna make a mess.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any questions. Next, your race was ended, unfortunately, not at the finish line.
Yeah, I think at some point I was just trying to push a bit just to have some fun and battle these guys at the back. But yeah, with the damage, I probably shouldn't have pushed as much, and just lost it on the fast right-hander. I don't even think I touched the curb there. It's just the tires giving up, no grip because of the damage. Yeah, it was gonna happen always in some way. I almost lost it 2 times before that as well.
Well,
oh.
at least. Oh, sorry.
It's good.
I was just trying to say at least you had some fun, and obviously we'll see you back next week in Tier 4, I suppose.
Well, sadly not. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks, going on vacation. But
nice.
I'll be back for Baku though, and I'll be refreshed, and I probably will have lost any skill I have in those 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll see.
See, indeed. Okay, I'll pull you back then.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Kaz is here. I think we'll nab him.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. I clicked. Hi.
Right. So, Kaz, you started P18 and finished the race a fantastic P5. Like, you are a definite driver of the day. 10 points to your
Thank
name in the first race. Just What was your race?
So qualifying, I didn't expect to be anywhere in the points. Like I told you, I was like, P17 at most. But I was like, I'm gonna start on the softs because I wanted to try make as many positions up, and I did kind of feel because it's Bahrain, a safety car would come up, which it did, luckily, and I went for the mediums to the end. And I don't know, I had really good race pace, and I managed to make a few good overtakes. And uh, at the end, it was more with the softs. I somehow like overtook, I think it was 4 cars on the straight, and then like one more in the corner, and then it was from there. It was just defending. So I think it was a pretty good race, which I didn't expect to turn out that way.
Well, I'm very happy it did. Made for some very good battling at the end of the race when the safety car came in. It's
Yeah.
great defensive and attacking drive from you in that last sprint. It was great to watch.
Thank you.
I don't have
Yeah.
any questions, Simon.
I just want to say I'm glad you didn't try to spin across the line.
Yeah, that wasn't on my mind at that point.
Yeah. No, but seriously, a great race from you from P18 to P5 and this year. I know how hard it is because everybody is really quick. So
Yeah.
really well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you more confident of your pace in Spain?
That's another difficult track, I think. I think that's another track where I'm gonna lack, but it always seems that I think I make the right decisions and I'm always quite good in the race rather than on my lap one pace. One lap, yeah, pace. So I hope maybe in the race I can make a few more positions up with like a better strategy and good side by side driving. So I don't know. Depends on everyone else's pace as well. I've been looking at the TT times and it hasn't been looking too good for me. But
Yeah, don't look at them too much.
yeah, but yeah,
Well, thank you for joining us in the comms booth. I'll join you back into the interviews channel.
thank you.
Once again,
Thank you for coming in.
congrats
Thank you,
on
man.
P5. I think we'll do one more. I think we'll do Gala in finishing P8, I believe, in the end. After starting, where do you start? P15.
16.
Well, another fantastic drive from you. Is this for especially compared to the season that you had last game, struggling a bit, but seems like you came back with some fantastic pace and able to challenge those points positions.
Well, not fantastic place. I only managed P16 in quali. But yeah, much better than last year. I only managed to finish in the points once, I think, last year. So this time around, starting the first race on the points is a good boost of confidence for sure. But yeah, it was a tricky race. At the start, there were some contacts. I had a full damage on the front wing, red. So I had to change it lap 1, and I was really behind. But with so many safety cars, I managed to recover.
Yeah, a great recovery it was. Especially that last safety car, you were in a tight battle with a lot of people. There was a lot going on. How was that? How was that experience?
Yeah, I heard that there were people on mediums ahead, so I think that's why there was such a train. But it was very, very difficult to overtake because of the DRS train, and I only overtook I think Granite and Tall Guy when they crashed each other. So, and then at the end of Zaken, I was really, really close, but right on the line. Yeah, it was lap 29, so the race finished.
Yeah, once again, great result. Do you hope you can finish more on the points this season? Or do you feel confident of that? Or
Yeah, I think for now I really need to improve my qualifyings, but then yeah, I think if I'm consistent and well, this time I had the help from I think 5 or 4 safety cars. But if I don't get damage, I think it's definitely possible to finish in the points, and that's the goal.
Hopefully we'll see you challenging for them consistently. It is great to see you up
Yeah,
there.
thank you.
I don't have anything else left to say. How do you?
No, that was it for me.
All right, we'll jog back
Okay, thank you guys.
to the other channel. Yep, thank you for joining
Um,
us in the cons booth.
Yep, I'll see you next week.
Yep, see you, man. I think that's it for interviews.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
I think
That was fun.
Yeah, it was quite enjoyable to commentate on, as much as my throat is dying. But we'll skip past that. Thank you guys so much for joining us in the commentary box. Yeah, and we'll see you next week. Join us tomorrow at the same track in Tier 1, where Yari's gonna win and Vex is gonna compete too, and then the rest is a mystery. Thank you, Jonas.
No, I heard Jensen practice really
Jensen.
hard for this. If he has a setup to this.
We'll see. I'm gonna hopefully finish. Okay. Right. Let me join us, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Good evening.